If you're in an emergency situation, who are you calling?
Call my agent, Shelley Dwyer. If I knew Ireland, it'll be so green and rainy, I would bought a wellies before. If you are in a pocket, if you want to get out, they wouldn't let you out.
You're not painting jockeys in a very good light.
Yeah, turn it on. Yeah, when you press them, you're gonna hear it.
Okay, yeah, we got out.
Yeah, because now he took into you for the
It's
sky.
perfect. Yeah, you're all good.
Gold is gold. Gold is gold.
Have you ridden these horses before, or just the first time riding them?
No, I've been on them before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you always ride a horse before you ride them in the race?
No,
Oh, you don't just want to just jump on a random?
I just jump around. Yeah.
Was that quite scary?
No,
Really?
no. It's just a day job.
We going to put you on your car? Have you got?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Alain. Alain.
What did you win?
A race. I lived in the residential there. You just go around the haven and go around the shopping mall. I don't have to go too far away to have a good meal. I love a steak, you know. A good steak, a bit of rice or a mashed potato, that'll do me. To me in Dubai is a multicultural place. Like, you know, you find people from everywhere in the world. You get everything in Dubai. What you wish, you have it. Some people say, I don't want my son to be a jockey or my daughter wants to be a jockey. I don't mind. I think it's a good career if you dedicate yourself. I was trying to get him here so many times, but I'm busy, Dad, I'm busy. He doesn't know what it means. I listen every kind of music, to be honest, and I was out last night, so what do you expect? A couple of Red Bulls and vodka to keep you going. I have 4 brothers and 5 sisters. I am number 7.
Lucky number 7.
Yeah, they call me number 7. Yeah, a big family, grown up in a farm in Brazil and surrounded with animals, horses, you know, cows and, you know, chasing animals around. You know, it's a very laid back life, but, you know, we all get on together. You know, for a big family, it's quite unique. All get on.
And you've got a family of your own. How many kids do you have?
Yes, I have 3 kids. My old son is Ryan, 17, turning 17 now. And I have Max and Harry, the little ones.
And Ryan wants to be a jockey.
Ryan wants to be a jockey. I hopefully gets his license this year. Yeah, and he rides well and it's very laid back as well.
I mean, do you encourage that? I've heard about your injuries. I feel like as a dad, you wouldn't be encouraging him riding.
Yeah, but if he does with his heart, you know, I love him to be a jockey.
Yeah.
You know, obviously you have to put the work into. It's not an easy life as anything you do in life, but I told him I don't want him to only be a jockey. I want him to be a successful jockey.
No pressure then?
No, no pressure though. I love to see him being a champion apprentice. You know, obviously win a derby or a classic, you know, win a classic in his young age, I think will be beautiful for him and for his career. Was in Brazil, my first job, and I moved to Ireland, working hard, rain, cold, wet. If I knew Ireland, it'll be so green and rainy, I would bought a wellies before went over in a raincoat. So, and I always say Ireland will be a great country if you had a roof on top. So, yeah, it was a good experience, like, you know, and work with one of the master of, you know, one of very senior training and very exposed training, and you know, he's a top class trainer around the world. So big string, he has 48 horses in one string. Wow. Yeah, so that time he had about 200 horses. I used to go and break in the bays and Moigway stood.
Okay, how was that? Quite an experience.
Oh, fun. Next strap, hold the next strap, and yeah, it was good. It was brilliant. Like that learning career, like, you know, to be with a horse breaking and you know, grooming and, you know, get ready leading up to the races. I got more.
Yeah.
So
You started at the bottom then.
yes, and I went first to Yorkshire. I went to work for Dundee Nichols. He was called the king of the sprinters. He's the one I rode my first winner, and was for Midland Park and in Sodo. Yeah, and starts put me up and starts building the contacts, got an agent, and we all starts from there. How's the good lady? How's the boss?
Yeah, fine.
That's good. How's the boss happy?
Yeah. John, take a photo with you. Yeah. Take a photo.
Yeah. Thank you. My first goal in England was to ride out one winner and go home. And
Didn't obviously go to plan then, did it?
Nah. Didn't go to plan. When I decided to stay in England was my third season. I rode 60 winner night. And my agent was, the time was Gary. And it's next year I think you can have 100 winner. I said, nah, no chance. So a year I came and I rolled 100 winner. And he said to me, I think you're good enough to go for the title. I said, I think now you're talking rubbish. Sorry, my French. That year I finished second in the title behind Richard Hughes.
Wow.
A year after I finished second again. And in the third year I won.
Would you do it all again?
It's a good buzz, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's a good buzz, and you feel proud yourself when you do, like, you know.
Must be exhausting. It sounds exhausting. I'm just sat here.
Yeah, it's well, it was exhausting when you do like 80,000 mileage in 6-7 months. Is a lot, like, you know.
Thank God you had some winners so you could buy a new car. I felt like you needed it.
Yeah.
And you rode a lot of good horses.
I have a lot of good horses, and Group 1s in England, Group 1s in Dubai, abroad in Italy.
Is there one horse in your career that really stands out?
Shari would be the one. He came so good. He won his first race, a listed race at Doncaster. He won by 10 lengths. I thought myself, I said, this is a good horse. And when I spoke to Roger after, and I was delighted, and we was over the moon. We was all happy, and I told him, I don't know how good he is. And I remember he'd say, oh, you won a race by 10 lengths. I'd say, yeah, but I didn't empty him out.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't go to the bottom of him. After that, he come on with his speed, and in the track works, when I used to ride him, he showed me he had the speed and maintain his speed and quicker, and he could quick like 2 times.
Okay.
You know, he quicker and quick again. It's not many horses who do that.
No.
You know, it's like you're driving a car. You go on full speed and you put a foot down and you find quicker, and you ask again and he quicker, and the race is finished. So to me, he was a dream horse. I could put him anyway.
As they race inside the final furlong, Charin is suddenly all out. He finds extra. Charin beating off Factor Cheval, and the champion miler Charin wins on Champions Day.
So we know who your favourite horse is. What was your favourite win of your whole career?
It's the Dubai World Cup. That time was like a dream. You know, you are in a big job and you want the best race in the world.
African Story's taken the lead. Bucadrum battling back, but African Story in the blue of Godolphin is forging clear, and African Story wins the Dubai World Cup.
And how did you celebrate that win?
It was messy, like.
Was it?
Yeah, it's very messy. Was here in Dubai, celebration here, celebration in England. I think it was a whole week celebration. But no, it was good. A lot of friends come over to say well done. I had Godolphin team with me as well. So no, it was a good celebration.
Is there one season in particular that stands out for you?
It was 2014.
What happened in 2014?
I won the Lockington, I won the Champions Stake, and I won the Dubai World Cup in 1 year. It was a great year, and I rolled over 100 winners, and I managed to pick up the most rich race in England. And cheer on top, I came to Dubai and won the Dubai World Cup.
And the richest race in Dubai as well.
Yes.
It's a very good year for you.
Yeah. When I growing up, and my idol was Jorge Ricardo. You know, he has over 14,000 winners. He's a Brazilian. He ride all over South America. He's still riding. He's not retired yet, but I kind of fall in love with the way Mikkinen rides. He's such a gentleman on top, especially when he was riding coats. You know, top class jockey, and Frankie, Kieran Fowler, you know, as a jockey, looked up who's on top to improve yourself as much you can.
What is the biggest lesson you've learned?
You have no friends in the weight room.
Really? You're selling the jockey short today.
I know, yeah. No, it's when you ride and you commit yourself to win the race, so it's no favors there. No one will do a favor. If you are in a pocket, if you want to get out, they wouldn't let you out.
It's giving me gladiator vibes. I'm quite scared.
No, but he's a sportsman, you know. And after we come back to the weight room, we are friends. But when you're outside there, it's no friends. I was riding Chester one day, and Chester is most tight track in England and always turning. And the trainer told me, whatever you do, don't be in the inside. Where I was, inside. Never come out there. So there's no friends around. Let me out. No, you're not going to stay there. So the race went finished, and I still there inside without a run.
But in the weighing room, do you have any fun nicknames?
They do. They call me Machine, and usually Royston French call me a machine all the time. Machine.
Just done 6K at the track running, and yes, I got 115 pounds that weekend, and I hope working for.
It could be a worse nickname, couldn't it?
Yeah, that could be worse.
So who is the funniest person in the weighing room?
Sean Levy. Yeah, he's the loudest one.
Is he? The loudest and the funniest?
You think he's fun? Yeah, he's always trying to get a bit of attention, and yeah.
Who are you closest to? Who's your best friend?
Ryan.
More?
No, Ryan De Sousa.
Your son, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, you have that one. If you're in an emergency situation, who are you calling?
I call my agent, Shelley Dwyer.
Who's the most chilled out?
Chilled out, will be William Bill, quite relaxing.
He's a chill guy.
Yeah.
Who is your fiercest competitor?
Well, at the moment, I think the top three is competitive. Oshimov is competitive. William Buick is competitive. James Doyle is competitive.
Who's got the best fashion sense?
Andrea Anzini, he's dressed well.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, he's always dressing well.
And if you got to pick where you could sit in the weighing room, who would you sit next to?
I'd sit by myself.
You're not painting jockeys in a very good light. Not many other athletes have to think about their weight.
No.
Just you and boxers, really.
Boxers got a little bit of an advantage because they can waste and they eat to fight.
Yeah.
We waste and have to race and fight with an empty stomach, you know. So it's a difference. Some jockeys go like 24 hours. It's just on the water. In UAE, we do low weight. I do 53 here. We get 1 kilo allowance. So it's a bonus. But in England, the bottom weight will be 55. I have 1 meal a day.
1 meal a day?
Yeah, I have 1 meal a day.
Obviously, you love what you do. Why are you a jockey?
We working hard, we play hard. I don't know, it's just passion. And I love to get up in the morning, get on a horse. I feel free.
Do you?
Yeah, feel free. If there's anything goes wrong in my life, I get on a horse, I forget about it. I don't see the crowd when I'm on the horse. Could be 50,000 people here in Maidan. We're working so hard, get up every morning, 5 o'clock, and get onto a horse, jump off, get on another one. We only got a couple of minutes to shine. That's my moment. I can't give that away.
Exactly. That's why you're so good. Thank you so much, Silvestre.
You're welcome.
That was perfect.
Thank you.